Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. This is Ustadzah Ika, and today in this session, we are going to talk about self introduction. This topic might seem really easy for some of you, but trust me, this will be very useful, especially when you want to introduce yourself to others. You may need to introduce yourself in some occasion. As the example, when you want to join an English class for the first time, of course, you have to introduce yourself in English, right? And another example, maybe you want to join a student exchange program in a foreign country, then you have to introduce yourself in English also. To start with, I'll give you an example. Let's check it out.
Hello, I'm Anisha Roshan Fikri. My nickname is Anisha. My age is 14. I'm from Jakarta. I'm school at SMB Ida LHI. My hobby is cook, swim, and cycling.
But I think something goes wrong with the example. Don't you think so? To find out about whether there is a mistake or not in the video, I'll give you a brief explanation on how to introduce yourself to others. Here are some important things that we have to mention every time we want to introduce ourselves to others. The first is greeting, and then your name, your age, etc. We'll discuss it after this.
The very first thing you need to mention is a greeting. You can have formal greeting or the informal one. It depends on the station you have or with whom you are talking to. Assalamualaikum is the best greeting for us as Muslims. We can use it both for formal or informal situations. Other examples of formal greetings are hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. While for informal greetings, we have hey, or hi, or what's up. Do you get it? And for useful expression, after you mention the greeting, you can say, let me introduce myself. The second one is your name. For mentioning your full name, you can say, my full name is, this is, and for mentioning your nickname, you can use this expression. You can or may call me, please call me, my nickname is, or everyone calls me. As the example, you can say, my full name is Ria Ricis. Everyone calls me Ria. The next is mentioning your age. You can use I'm blah 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 years old, or I'm blah blah blah, or I'm over almost or nearly blah blah blah. For the example, I'm 12 years old. The fourth is origin or asal. You can use I'm from blah blah blah. My hometown is, I was born in, I'm from Malang. My hometown is Surabaya. I was born in Medan. The next one is your address. So you will tell to others where you live now. You can use these expressions. Number one, I live in. So after the words I live in, you have to mention your city. Only your city. For example, I live in Yogyakarta. And then I live on is specifically mentioning the street. I live on Jalan Magelang. I live at, while I live at will be followed by specific place. For example, I live at number 2 Kenanga Street, Banguntapan, Bantul. And then the last example is my address is. It is just like the previous one that we have to mention the specific address of us. Well, for the last thing we need to mention is hobbies. You can mention one or more than one hobbies. The difference is in the verb. If you want to mention only one hobby, then you have to use this expression. My hobby is cooking. Or if you want to mention more than one hobbies, then you have to use this expression. My hobbies are reading and gardening. Or you also can use this expression. I like flying. I really love playing basketball. Or I really enjoy cycling. Actually, there are some common mistakes we usually find in self-introduction. Here are some examples. Number 1, I Shakir Daulay. It should be I'm Shakir Daulay. Then the second one, I from Medan. It's just like the previous mistake. There is no to be in it. So we have to put am between I and from. So I'm from Medan. Then the third, I school at SMP ITLHI. It should be I study at SMP ITLHI.
Well, after this, I have 3 videos on how to do self-introduction in a proper way. Let's see.
Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone, my name is Anisha Roshan Fikri. People usually call me Danisha. I'm 14 years old. I was born in Solo, but now I live in Yogyakarta. I'm a 9th grader at SMP ITLHI. And on my spare time, I love blasting out some music. I love reading novels and watching some movies.
1, 2, 3. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Mirza Aklim Wafa. You can call me Mirza. I live in Pondok Permai Banguntapan, Blok A12A in Banguntapan, Bantul. I come from Jakarta and my hometown located in Depok. I'm 15 years old. My hobby is playing basketball. I like playing basketball because when I primary school, I like a sport too, like playing futsal, football. So when I come to SMP ITLHI, I saw so many people playing basketball and I want to try it. When I try it, I play it, I like it, I enjoy it, and I join a tournament too with my friends and I get an achievement too from that. So that was why I like to play basketball. My favorite food is noodle. I like noodle because the one that calls Indomie the taste is very delicious and I really like it. And the last is when I grow up, I want to be a successful entrepreneur that can make my parents proud of me. I think that was all. I hope I can meet you guys in person soon and spray this pandemic to end in short time and we can gather, learn, and enjoy the school like we did before. See you next you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Cool video, huh? Anyway, do you still remember the video I played in the beginning? Actually, there are some mistakes in it. So please find out and write your answer on the link below. Okay? We have learned how to do self-introduction in English. Now, it's your turn. Please introduce yourself in a 2 minutes video. And at least you have to mention greeting, Your name, your age, etc. You can check it on the screen. Forward to your video and we'll see you next week inshallah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.